The NCDC All-Star Team selected. The 18U selected. The 16U, it is time for the 16U All-Star Team. You have waited all day, all year, all night for this one, and a Dan K Show brings you Team American, Team National. It's going to be a doozy, as they say in the biz. Coming up next, the 16U All-Star Selection Show. All right, hockey fans, it's 16U All-Star Team time, and my favorite thing about the 16U is just the skill in this level and the speed. You get a chance to see a lot of these guys right around this 16U age is where things change, right? Where all of a sudden you start to grow, you start to gain strength, you start to gain some of those physical attributes that go along with all the skills you've picked up throughout your mites and midget times.
Yeah, you know, this is where you see the development start to skyrocket a little bit for a lot of these guys, right? Guys that will, you know, have been good skaters and good shooters before all of a sudden become great skaters and great shooters, and, you know, your defensemen get more physical as well. So it's really a great division to watch. And again, you want to talk about the future of hockey, this is it.
This is the future of hockey, man. I always talk about my highlighter guys. There are a handful of them playing in this game, and everybody is must-see TV. This will be on Hockey TV, Martin Luther King Day. Puck drop times will be announced soon by the league. USPHL hockey, man, best hockey on the planet. Two best teams on the planet right now at the 16U about to be announced. Let's start with Team National. So you know, the Team National squad will consist of players from the New Hampshire Junior Monarchs, the New Jersey Rockets, the Pal Junior Islanders, and the South Shore Kings. This will be a fun group. They're going to be coached by Frank Golden and Noel Rubin of the New Hampshire Monarchs and New Jersey Rockets. These two coaches are going to have a lot of talent that they get to choose from.
Yeah, you know, there's definitely no shortage of talent in this division and on the teams that will make up this Team National. So these coaches, they have a little bit of an easy job.
Easy job is never easy. The coaching biz is always a difficult one, but I'll tell you what, after I announce these first three skaters, we're going forwards first, then defensemen, then goaltenders, netminders. You gotta wait till last. The media usually treats the netminders the best. In this case, we're gonna make them wait it out, sweat it out a little bit. First up, from the South Shore Kings, Chris Jenkins. Jenkins makes the squad, and he will be joined by highlighter guy, the must-see guy right now, Nate Hanley of the Pal Junior Islanders, and he'll be joined again by Michael Stevens. Two pals joining the South Shore Kings, Chris Jenkins, Hanley, Stevens.
Well, Jenkins is the leading scorer for South Shore Kings. Hanley is the leading scorer in the 16U division, leading goal scorer and assist getter. Michael Stevens, first-year USPHL player, second leading scorer on PAL. So you want to talk about like the top line, the top scorers in the league. Good luck trying to stop these guys.
Oh, it's going to be fun, and I mean, the guys who get to skate around with Hanley and Northeastern commit there, the guys who get to skate around with Hanley are going to get a good showcase for these scouts to see what they look like next to D1 talent, right? D1 ability. It's going to be real fun. There's a lot of D1 ability. And speaking of D1 ability, let's talk about these next three guys. From the Rochester Junior Monarchs, Spencer Quinn makes the squad. Spencer Quinn makes it from the Rochester Junior Monarchs. He'll be joined by two New Jersey Rockets, Jason Seedham and Gregory Spitznagel. And man, these are three talented guys.
Yeah, guys that are all up in terms of league scoring, right? So you've got Spitznagel, who is first-year USPHL Rockets, tied for 10th in the league in scoring. Then you go back up to Spencer Quinn, first year in the USPHL, 6th in the league in the assist, and Jason Seedham, Boston College commit, first year with the Rockets as well in the USPHL. So you've got guys who are in the league, first year, immediate impact.
Madison, New Jersey kid, BC Eagle commit, big time. Boston College, man, they're gonna get a beauty in that young man. They're gonna have a lot of fun with it. Now we move on here to a UMass Amherst commit in Cole Kreuzberg-Rosine from the New Hampshire Junior Monarchs. The UMass Amherst commit makes the squad. He'll be joined by Daniel Merniques of the Picks there and David Bazile of the New Hampshire Junior Monarchs. These are going to be three fun names to say on the broadcast.
Yeah, tough names and tough players as well. You have a commitment in Cole Kreuzberg-Rosine going to UMass Amherst, and you know, up and down this line right now, you've got first-year players playing previously either in high school or other junior hockey experience. Leading scorer for the Monarchs 16U in Bazile. I think he's going to be the guy to watch out for on this line.
Yeah, that's right. And I mean, just to add on, at the beginning I told you only a couple of the teams that this team consists of. You actually also have the Rochester Monarchs, Northern Cyclones, Springfield Picks, Maine Moose, and Connecticut Junior Rangers making up this squad as well. So that's why you see the Pick skater in Daniel Merniques making the squad. How about another forward line here? As I scroll just a little too far on my player list, so it takes a second. We set ourselves back up. All New Jersey Rockets here. Alexander Farmer, Ben Conrad, and Kyle Contessa.
Yeah, no, again, these guys are immediate impact players. Farmer's a first-year USPHL Rockets player. He's got a current streak going, Dan. 9 points in the last 4 games. Up there in the top 20 assists in the league. And Kyle Contessa as well, another first-year Rockets player, tied for 7th in league scoring, 1st in team scoring. So again, you've got guys in this all-star team, not afraid to pass the puck, not afraid to shoot the puck. Those two things together are going to be a great combination for Team National.
Let's go to the D pairs now. We've got our forwards. We've seen who they are. Congratulations to all the forwards making it out again. This is a great chance to showcase yourself, young men. You got to make it happen out there on the ice. You got to bring it. There are going to be a ton of scouts. You're going to have the Dan K Show on site watching all day long. Let's move to the defensemen, starting with the top D pair, New Jersey Rockets, Jack Kircher. Jack has been top shelf all season long, man. This guy has been real good, and he's joined by the Jack line. Bartender, 2 Jacks right here. Jack Pascucci of the New Hampshire Junior Monarchs, Pascucci, and Kircher, the 2 Jacks. The Jack Attack is going to be that D pair.
Yeah, coming in with some high school hockey prep program experience, both of these guys. You know, whenever we can get a line like this that has not just the stats, but the name to back it up. When you can call a line the Jack Attack, it does something a little special.
It's fun, man. The Jack Attack is back, Mac. It's going to be real fun to watch these two together. I want to talk about fun. We talk about in these games when you can put a D pair together, guys that are used to playing with each other all season long, left and right hand here, and you get that with the Rockets, Ralph Bergmanis and Michael Rubin. Bergmanis, Rubin from the New Jersey Rockets both make the squad.
Rubin's a Don Bosco prep player, you know, has played with the other Don Bosco boys that we've been talking about.
Don Bosco boys.
They're highly represented in this game. Playing 4 games with the 15U Rockets, 3 assists. USPHL 16U had 6 points in 1 game, 5th in team scoring, and you know what? He's the leading scorer among all USPHL 16U defensemen. That's something that's real special. When you get a defenseman that can score, assists, and goals, who's not afraid to get involved in the offense, that's something special.
That's right, but what you also need is the defenseman who is locked down, and our next defenseman is just that. From the Pal Junior Islanders, it's Joe Sciabara, and he is joined by Nate Benoit of the Northern Cyclones.
Yeah, again, you got 2 guys who are first year for Joe Sciabara, 2nd year for Nate Benoit. Nate Benoit is coming 3rd year with the Cyclones Midgets. He's you know, kind of been working his way up the ranks, which we always love to see, and tied for 3rd in team scoring on that 16U team.
Great work by him, and he's going to be joined on a team by, we have our last D pair, final D pair. Deep breath, stay calm. Who's it going to be? Joe Sciabara gets joined by Nicholas Bernardo of the Pal Junior Islanders. Bernardo, a Brown University commit, Ivy League, sound the horn, smart kid here, and Nicholas Bernardo, great player, heady player, knows where to be in the ice, great puck awareness, great ice awareness, head's always up on this young man. He's joined by Tyler Anastasi of the New Hampshire Junior Monarchs. These two I really want to see. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting line. We know that Bernardo is a pretty physical player, he loves to get involved, but Anastasi, I mean, he can do it all. He really can. He can play offensively. He can get back on defense. You know, he skates well into the boards when you're trying to fight for that puck, trying to win that board battle. And especially in an all-star game, you cannot forget about the fundamentals. The defensemen have to pinch the boards at the blue line. That's how you create that offensive pressure. All these guys are fundamental players. I expect to see a lot of that. Great work by everybody so far. We've got our forwards. We've got our D-men for this squad. Team National needs 3 netminders. And how important is a netminder in a game like this with the type of talent you're going to see out here? Well, obviously, Dan, at the base level, without a netminder, you have an empty net. And that's an incredibly easy opportunity for a team to try to score a bunch of goals very, very quickly. But once you get a body in the net, how talented that goaltender is makes a huge difference, because not only are they stopping pucks on the defensive side, but you get a goaltender not afraid to skate around a little bit, can jumpstart the offense on the other side. I did the math. He's right. No goaltender means an empty net. It would be empty if you didn't have a goaltender in there, unless your D-man jumps in there. But let's go. Goaltender time. We start with Maine Moose star Josh Girard. And this is a guy, win-loss wise, he's struggled a bit in the sense of just he's taking on a lot of shots. This guy faces a lot of shots right now. But you want to talk about a goaltender who fights through adversity, who plays well for his team each and every day, and who earned this All-Star nod. A guy who has definitely got a big future in the game of hockey playing up there in Maine, Josh Girard. Yeah, I mean, like a great steak, he's been heavily peppered so far this season, you know, but
It'll be interesting to see what he can do with these defensemen in front of him and against these great offensive talents that are going to be on the other side.
And you want to talk about, he played with the 14U Moose last season. So this is a young guy. This is a guy with a huge future. Ceiling, not there. There isn't one. This guy's through the roof. Like the Wonka Vader at the end of Willy Wonka where they fly up in the air. The good Willy Wonka. Not the bad Willy Wonka. Not the stupid one they made with Johnny Depp. Stay in your lane. Don't remake a classic. The Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Don't watch it. If you haven't seen it, good for you. But if you haven't seen Josh Girard play, good for you. You're going to get a chance to see him play in this All-Star game, man. Sky's the limit for Josh Girard. Let's move on to Thomas Heaney of the New Jersey Rockets. A sub-2 goals against average. A .92 saves percentage. Guy stops everything that moves.
Yeah, 11-2, leading the USPHL 16U in wins as well in 14 games played. I mean, he's got the numbers, he's got the skills, plays for CBA, so you know he's coming from a great program. Be interesting to see how he slots in here.
Tell you, I got to see the CBA team play in person, man. The CBA and Don Bosco, if they ever play each other on a schedule here, we got to get out there and watch a game. It's basically the USPHL matchup right there, man.
Yeah, that'll be an interesting one to watch. We'll have to check the schedule on that one.
Have to check it out. Let us know at home if you're watching along when you boys play. We'd like to come out and see it. We're in the area. We're nearby. We're local. We're in Jersey here. Final netminder. We have one more, and I could not find someone any more deserving than Lenny Perno, man. And Lenny has been beautiful. Beautiful. Rochester Junior Monarchs guy, 7-1. I want to talk about giving up nothing. The guy gives up nothing.
Yeah, 1.13 goals against average in 8 games played, .94 save percentage. That's our magic number.
Magic number, right? What do we say? .91, good man, solid. .92, all right, now I'm comfortable with you in net any day. .93, great. .94, whoa. Whoa. Next level, put a star next to the name. Recruit this kid immediately. Let's go. Lenny Perno. Kid is lights out. You put him in net, you might as well just take a couple bricks out and spackle it up, put it up against the wall because nothing's getting by him. Lenny Perno is incredible.
Yeah, no, definitely. It'll be really great to see him as well. You know, when you get the 3 goaltenders too, you're going to get to see them fresh, right? Yep. You're going to get to see them at the peak performance level, so it'll be a really good opportunity to, if you're looking for goaltender scouts, this would be the game to come to.
It is going to be a fun one for you. That's Team National. That is it for that side. We now move on to who they will play, who they will compete against, who they will battle with on the ice. It'll be a battle royale in the 16U. Stick around for Team American, head coached by Nate Bostic of the Islanders Hockey Club and Jared Kersner of the Skipjacks, coaching 2 squads. All right, time for Team American. We've seen Team National. Now let's see the squad that takes on Team National. Team American, this team is made up of a couple big-time squads. The Skipjacks Hockey Club, Islanders Hockey Club, Jersey Hitmen, the Palmyra Black Knights, the CP Dynamo, Junior Bruins, Boston Bandits, and Jersey Shore Whalers. When you have this many organizations making up a team, this many great organizations, you can guarantee talent.
Yeah, you know, you've got a lot of great organizational lineage there. You've got teams that are putting out quality talent year after year. So
great word.
This is going to be a great team to go for.
I've used the word talent a lot. I feel like I've been recycling the word talent a lot. Organizational lineage, like that. Good use of words. Way to go. Wordsmith. Wordsmith. Just a guy who yells a lot. Wordsmith. That's the difference. What we have now are hockey smiths. Is that a word? Guys who are good at hockey.
I think so.
They do that hockey each and every day. Let's do that hockey, and let's do those all-star rosters here. Team American, starting off with 3 Skipjacks Hockey Club stars, Ryan Gordon, Oliver Frontini, and...
Yeah, and Skipjacks Hockey Club has been producing some great players as of late. They're 16-3-0-2. They're leading the national division. They have a My Hockey ranking of 45th. So this is a team that is producing talent. They're gelling together. They're making it happen on the ice. So it's not really a surprise that you're going to see these forwards all appearing in the All-Star game.
That's exactly right. And these 3 forwards are going to be a great little pace setter for this team. They'll keep it up. They'll keep the puck deep in the zone, and they'll play well. It's going to be fun when these 3 get in the ice together. Moving on, now we have 2 IHC stars and a Jersey Hitmen forward that we know very well, Connor Sedlak. Jersey Hitmen makes the squad. He'll be joined by Johan Rosenquist and Brett Worcester of the Islanders Hockey Club. How about a Worcester in the area near Worcester? Massachusetts. A Worcester from Worcester.
Well, we were told that we pronounced that wrong pretty early on, and very emphatically by the people. So we know how to pronounce those names. We know how to pronounce that town. And let's go down to a name that's easier to pronounce, Connor Sedlak, right? We're very familiar with this player. He's a repeat All-Star, second year with the Hitmen, Don Bosco teammate again. We've really got to get out there and watch that Don Bosco team at this point.
Connor Sedlak, man, the dude settles the puck down. Settles the puck. Keeps it calm. When things start getting shaky for this Jersey Hitmen squad, that's where they go. That's their outlet. Sedlak has been great. Now let's go 3 more forwards here. From the Palmyra Black Knights, Zachary Aben. Also joining him from the Palmyra Black Knights, Jesse Horacek, and CP Dynamo forward and star Yuri Ushakov.
Aben is a first-year USPHL player, tied for second in goals in the USPHL 16U with 24. He had a 4-goal game on November 3rd. So not a hat trick. Hat trick wasn't enough for this kid. He had to put just 1 more goal up there. And Horacek, first-year USPHL, first year with the Palmyra Black Knights. 7th in league in assists, has 18, team leader in assists, second in scoring. You've got the goal scorer.
Yep.
You've got the assist guy. Yep. Put them together, what do you get? You're going to get some magic on the ice.
How about one more Islanders Hockey Club star that makes the team? Patrick Somerville. Somerville out of Medford, Mass. makes the squad. This guy is was formerly with Arlington Catholic, and he is a big-time scorer.
Yeah, IHC has 13 wins on the season. They're on a 7-game win streak right now, and Somerville is a crucial part of that.
2 more skaters, 2 more forwards here. Last 2 forwards, who are they? One from the Boston Bandits, one from the Boston Junior Bruins, well-deserved for Nolan Roach of the Boston Bandits and Chris Delaney of the Boston Junior Bruins.
Yeah, Chris Delaney is a first-year USPHL Bruins player, and Nolan Roach is a second-year USPHL Bandits player. So you've got some younger guys right now on this line. Played 9 games last season, got a lot of experience while he was down there. This season, he's the leading goal scorer for the team. So played 9 games last year.
Yep.
Learned the ropes, learned the game. Got into the system, got the skills. This year, leading scorer on the team.
Great work from him, and that's what you talk about. It's development. It's all it's about. It's cradle to college, it's development, and it's making these guys better skaters, better people on and off the ice. It's what this is all about. Let's talk about some more great people, some more great skaters, some more great athletes. Time to get to the defensemen here, the D-men. The guys who get the job done, the guys who do the nitty-gritty, the guys who get the puck out of the zone, guys who kill penalties, the guys who get the assists, the guys who don't always get their name up in lights. Let's talk defensemen. What makes an all-star defenseman for Lucas Jones?
Well, you have to have the fundamentals, right? Just because it's the all-star game doesn't mean that stops. You got to block shots, got to pinch at the blue line. I like to see defensemen playing 2 ways. I like to see that you can play defense and get involved in the offense. You don't have to be a goal scorer to be a defenseman all-star, right? Yep. For defensemen, we always say it's so tough to really get a vibe for what they do because they're not always on that points leaderboard. But if you can move the puck, if you can control the point, if you can be kind of the all-seeing eye as a defenseman, that's what I look for on the offensive side. On the defensive side, got to throw the body out there, got to be physical.
Let's go, boys. That's what you'll see from this first D pair. Both Skipjacks Hockey Club members, Austin Rice and Adrian Jubron there. Two big-time stars, man. These guys do the job each and every day for their squads, and they're fun to watch.
Yeah, and we could talk about the statistics that Austin Rice is 5th in scoring among USPHL defensemen and leads defensemen in that category. But let's talk about some fun facts for these guys. Austin Rice, born on Christmas Day 2002.
Ooh. He's
definitely going to be a little bit of a Christmas present for this all-star team. And Adrian, let's not forget about Adrian. His picture, 16U division, right?
Yep.
He's an 02 in the 16U. Already growing a mustache.
16U mustaches. Top 10 things in the game of hockey. Goaltender goals. Guys who are growing mustaches at the 16U level, number 2. Great work by you. But let's talk about a Christmas birthday. I mean, great to always have your birthday. Your birthday's always exciting, but I mean, you're losing out on half the presents. Like for Dan K, my birthday is June 28th. June 28th, right? So it's exactly halfway through the year. So I have the perfect space of present, wait 6 months, present, wait 6 months, present. That's tough to double up on the presents.
Or you concentrate all the presents, right? You just get like one day, all your presents, and then you don't have to worry about it for another 364 days.
Well, we got more presents, and it's not just our presents at the All-Star Game taking place on Martin Luther King Day, which you should be watching along with us on Hockey TV or on-site looking for us. In my crazy suit, Luke's his very, very pristine, clean-cut look. It's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be tremendous. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be beautiful. And this is a couple of beauties now in this next D pair. How about Connor Lally of the Islanders Hockey Club, joined by Will Fortesk of the Jersey Hitmen.
Fortesk is third in Hitmen team scoring. He had a 4-assist game on December 16th. And let's talk Connor real quick. I mean, he's teammates with a lot of different All-Stars right now with Nemo, Sintrus, and Rosenquist. You know, he's got the points, he's got the size. This is going to be a really great pair to watch.
Going to be great. And I want to talk about another one, Jake the Snake Antonucci. You want to talk about a name that just screams Jersey Hitman. Antonucci, man. This guy, I'd love to see him skating around with Mickey Burns one day with the Jersey Hitmen NCDC. Antonucci of the Jersey Hitmen makes it. He'll be joined by Tim Fitzpatrick. No luck of the Irish needed for this Boston Junior Bruins guy.
Yeah, he's from, Antonucci's from Saddlebrook, New Jersey, joins up from Bergen Catholic High School. 5 assists versus Palmyra on September 22nd, and Fitzpatrick is another homegrown product. Second year with the USPHL Junior Bruins. You know, he's playing on a team with some NCDC guys, with 18U All-Stars, and, you know, it's just had the stats to absolutely back up what, you know, if you watch it, and then you go back and you look at the stats, he's got both of it.
2 more defensemen. 2 final defensemen. Scouts, get your pens out. These guys are must-see. Boston Bandits defenseman Alex Hoyt. He will be joined by CP Dynamo defenseman, the final defenseman to make the squad, Josh DeMatos.
Yeah, and 2 homegrown products again. You know, you love to see when these guys join up with their hometown squads. You know, Hoyt has, again, he's tied for first in goals. So he's a defenseman who scores, tied for first on the team. He's got 10 goals on the season. And DeMatos, 3rd year with the USPHL CP Dynamo, like we said, a hometown product. Got a little bit of a call-up with the 16U last year, and now continuing to play at that 16U level.
And you want to talk about the model set there. You can see we have a note here about Hoyt. He's same team that last year was led by a UNH recruit in Zach Jones, who is now up with the big boys with the Boston Bandits, dominating. Who? Zach Jones. Who? Zach Jones. Who? Zach Jones. Big-time star there. Let's go to the netminders, the goaltenders. The toughest job in an all-star game is standing between the pipes and trying to stop the bevy of shots you're going to face with usually less shot blocks. Usually more breakaways, usually a little more open ice, usually a little less defense in these types of showcases. So these guys will be tested, and the first goaltender comes up as big as the state of Texas. It's Alex Houston of the Skipjacks Hockey Club.
He's tied for 3rd in league wins with 17th in save percentage in 13 games, and he's got a shutout. You know, you always look to see that little bit of a goose egg that shows that not only can you hang for 1 period, not only can you be perfect for 2 periods, you can be absolutely dominant for all 3 periods of play.
Next up, netminder from the Palmyra Black Knights, a name that sounds like an action hero star. If the hockey game doesn't work, he could star in the new version of... What movie am I thinking of?
Die Hard.
That's right. He could start a new Die Hard. It's Brooks McClain. Brooks McClain, great name, even better game.
Yeah, 12 games played at 2.3 goals against average, .92 save percentage. Played for some top Midwest amateur programs, right? So he's kind of moving around and finally finds his way to the Palmyra Black Knights, bringing all that experience with him to the team.
Great place to be there in Palmyra. They do a great job with these young men. Brooks McClain, well-deserved. 1 more player makes the All-Star team. We've done the NCDC, we've done the 18U, the 16U, 1 last All-Star from the CP Dynamo. Goaltender Chris Swanson, and this guy's been cooking dinner all year.
Yeah, he's got a shutout, and he's got a sub-2 goals against average. He had a developing role last season, right? Yep. So, again, you talk about how important that development is. Last season, grabbed that developing role, worked on the aspects of his game he needed to work on. Now he's got that starting job. Returned to the CP Dynamo this year, and you know, that sub-2 goals against average, nothing to shake a stick at.
Nothing at all, man. This guy is good. He's talented, and what a great year for everybody in the 16U so far. I can't wait to see where this one goes. I know we've been talking about possibly trying to make it out for some of the postseason in the 16U, trying to be real close to this 16U level as the season goes on, because there is a lot of action still left to come. Great work, everybody. If you made the All-Star team, we congratulate you. If you didn't make it, fuel the fire, right? Fuel the fire. Throw that thing. Stoke the flames. Let's go. Go out there every day. Every day is a proving ground. Every sheet of ice gives you an opportunity to play another day. As long as there's ice frozen, a stick in your hand, and a puck drop at center ice, you can make things happen, gentlemen. Let's go 16U. Let's go All-Stars. It's going to be a fun one. Lucas, what a great show. You got to close it out with some incredible, incredible parting words as you always do. That is awesome. That is great. We got, I needed that, but forget it. I don't need it now. What I will tell you is we got a lot of props on the Jay and Silent Bob routine. 2 Jersey guys will always pay homage to Jay and Silent Bob, but we more pay homage to you, the 16U, the 18U, the NCDC, the USPHL landscape. Without you, we just be 2 guys shouting into the void, and we thank you for that. When Dan K's on the mic, it's always hockey night. Tune in and keep an eye out for the Dan K Show and try to earn one of these as the star of the All-Star Game. You will be the Dan K Show star of the game and win a beautiful hat. That's it from us.
It's too small.
Too small, can't fit his head. This guy's got the biggest head in the game. Doesn't fit. Normal hat doesn't fit him.
It doesn't, yeah, no, it doesn't.
My head is bigger figuratively in the sense of egotistical. His head legitimately doesn't fit a hat. Oh yeah, also subscribe.
Yeah, it's here.
Subscribe.
You get this.
Subscribe it.